In this video, I'm going to show you how to take some clips in your session view window and arrange them into scenes to sort of flesh out the form of a song or a beat. So here I have this session and I have these 6 clips, and if I play them all at the same time, they sound pretty good together. Okay, but I don't want them to just play all at the same time, all at once, for an extended period of time and then stop them all at once. That's not how songs work. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose one of these to start, and let's audition them separately. Okay, we could do that. And by the way, I am pressing these play triangles to start them. And then if I want to stop them, I can press any of the squares below them. If there were squares above them, I could press those too. And the global transport keeps going here. So I'll stop that too, although it's not that important at the moment. Here's a clap. All right. Here's a percussion clip. And it's panned over to one side. And here is another complementary percussion clip, tambourine. Let's start with those. So I'm going to start with this pink clip here, and I'm going to drag this down and have this come in second. The rest of these, I'm just going to drag them down to sort of get them out of the way for now. And you'll see why by the end of the video here. Now I want to start with this tambourine. And then at the end of that, I want this to come in. Notice how I clicked the play arrow, but it didn't start right away. It started when the bar rolled around. That's because of this global quantize setting. And that's very handy. Next, I want to add this drum part. I'm going to bring it up here, add it in. And then I'm going to add this clap to it. And then I'm going to add this bass in. Maybe bring that down in volume a little bit. Now, this ambient swell instrument is sort of the main character here, it's not exactly a melody, it's kind of like a chord stack. And I want these clips to come in and out at times. And so just clicking on them separately is not going to work. There's too many. So I am going to use Option Drag, as I showed you in a previous video, to copy clips. So now that this percussion is there, I'm just going to hold the Option key down, and I'm going to drag it all the way down here so we're building these scenes up. All right? Drag it, Option drag. I'm just holding the Option key down. And so now, instead of triggering individual clips, I'm going to go over here to my main channel, and I'm going to click the triangle next to number 1. And then I'm going to do the same thing with number 2. And it's building now. You can let it roll for as long as you want. Let's say you were introducing someone on a stage, or there was some problem with a guitar amp or something on stage and you have to let it roll. Maybe the crowd's getting hype and you don't want to go to the next part yet, or you're stretching it out. Whatever the reason, you can see this is not going to stop. It's just going to cycle endlessly. You see, I'm going here, I'm building this up. Okay, and then maybe for the next scene, I want to keep the drums. I want to keep these tambourine-y things, but I'm going to get rid of that clap. I'm not going to Alt drag it down or Option drag it down. Maybe I want this bass, but not the ambient swells. So here's the next scene. And then maybe for the next scene, I want to break it down even further. Just have the tambourine and the bass, no drums. It'd probably be cool to have another element coming in here. We could compose something. But instead, I'm just going to have drums. And let that roll for a while. I'll bring this down here. And we'll just have everything come in again at the next scene down. And then maybe I'll end with these ambient swells. And in this last one, I'm going to take off the loop feature. Feels kind of barren. I'm going to add these tambourines in. We started with them, we'll end with them. All right, there we go. So this is how we arrange the clips into something that sounds like a song, and we're reusing parts over and over again. It's pretty simple. Option drag is your friend.